The economic crisis that has devastated Sri Lanka in recent months has brought about a crippling shortage of basic necessities. Chief amongst these shortages is the scarcity of essential food items, exacerbated by the short supply of cooking gas and fuel. These shortages have resulted in a colossal upsurge in the cost of living, affecting the functioning of multiple businesses and industries, including Sri Lanka's restaurant industry. With me today is the president of the Colombo City Restaurant Collective, Harpo Gooneratne. So Harpo, welcome to Ceylinco Life. Let's talk. What is the extent of the damage that the restaurants are facing right now, given there's lack of ingredients, lack of wine and spirits, lack of fuel? How are you managing?
It's a nightmare. Actually, say that, Savi, obviously we are coming out of a 19-month lockdown and now we are faced with this, which is totally unprecedented, because yes, suppliers are running short of stuff. Let's be honest about that. Price escalation is going through the roof. Every day it's a new day for us when we go to office. So obviously you can't strategize with businesses because you're firefighting, and it's really taking a toll on the businesses as well. Alcohol, beverage and food, yes, suppliers are not having it. So it's a tough one, it's a tightrope we're walking on, say, put it that way.
Listen, are we killing the goose that lays the golden egg? Because somehow the F&B experience is part of that tourism experience. If we are not able to give that, what do we give our tourists?
You see, so to tourists, to a certain extent, tourists, they come in here to look at a local experience, very much of a local experience. And when you talk locally, your ingredients are kind of there, you're kind of okay because, you can manipulate the menus with the local ingredients. And that's what most restaurants are doing now, because they are able to, work with the local ingredients. Going forward, that's going to be the norm. You cannot depend on imported stuff like the cheeses, the salmons, the steaks, the lamb racks, and whatever, and even the beverages, because there are certain beverages which are not being brought into the country now. So from a tourism aspect, it can work to a certain extent, but the crisis is not helping the tourism industry to take that way, for sure.
So let me get back to what you said about the local cuisine is what we would be selling, which is very fine.
Yeah.
But not every tourist wants to have local cuisine day in and day out. They need the change, and that was what we were good at.
Yes.
Now what happens?
They'll have to wait and see. In the sense, what do you do? You can't give them anything. There's nothing you can do. But when you talk of meats, slowly start moving out of the local meats. There are good local meats coming out of, Norelia, for example. You get some good meats coming out. So if you're looking at steaks and stuff like that. So you have to convert your business into that area. The seafood, yes, we have great seafood in the country. So meats, yes, we have to look at that. So those things will happen.
Harpo, how much longer do you think the industry can hold out, given the situation?
You see, Savi, there's one thing I must say, the hospitality industry is the first industry which gets hit. The IT works, the construction works, the government industries work. We are the first to get hit. If you look at from tsunami to the Easter Sunday, and we are hit again, put it that way. But we are also the first industry to bounce back. We are quick to bounce back because people want to go out and people, that happens. So God only knows how long it's going to go on to. We cannot go on like this. It's very, very tough for the industry.
Now, besides everything this industry has gone through, what I admire about your industry is also the fact that you give back. Now, your initiative, Food for Survival, the Colombo City Restaurant Collective's initiative, Food for Survival, is wonderful. Tell me how it all started and who are the beneficiaries?
Yeah, so it was the CCRC, the Colombo Collective Restaurants. It was actually Dinali Bandaranayaka's idea. I think it was a great idea, and she's like the main person coordinating and doing this whole thing. And it's a super initiative because lots of people are going through a tough time right now, and I think it's a good time that CCRC comes out and lends a helping hand to those less fortunate people. And we will continue doing that. We are also having a dry ration packs being done, and those who want to donate can donate. There's a Swift code there where they can donate on that. It's on all the social media pages as well. So we will continue to help, and we hope that people will come forward and donate as well to us.
Good luck, Harpo, and I hope your giving hearts that you have will bring you more and more, and we can all ride through this together.
Yeah. We need that.
Keep us on your radar. Subscribe and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Making all your new goals in life a reality is why our strength is your strength. With 12 billion rupees worth of customer benefits in 2020 and a life insurance fund worth over 100 billion rupees, our strength is your strength. You focus on your goals. We will take care of the risks. Ceylinco Life.